Seems like yesterday we were cutting up in class. No worries in the world except chasing girls and burning gas. Then one day you wake up, you're tossing up them caps. Don't it seem like the good times go by too fast? Yeah, I wish time would tick a little slower. Sometimes it feels like a blink and then it's over. Better soak it in, better make it last. Live it up while we can, cause the good times go by too fast. It feels like yesterday I walked in that bar. Wasn't looking for nothing, now look where we are. We're watching our kids growing up in a flash. Don't it feel like the good times go by too fast? Yeah, I wish time would tick a little slower. Sometimes it feels like a blink and then it's over. Better soak it in, better make it last. Live it up while we can, cause the good times go by too fast.
Graduation 2023. The senior class welcomes the Fort Payne Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Brian Jett, and members of the Board of Education to the commencement ceremonies tonight. The members of the board are Mrs. Carolyn Martin, President, Mr. Neil Bain, Vice President, Mrs. Sharon Jones, Mr. Randy Bynum, Mr. Randy McClung. At this time, I would like to honor some very special guests. The parents, step-parents, guardians, and grandparents of all graduates. Please stand. The senior class appreciates all of your guidance and support through the formative 12 years of education.
The Salutatorian Award is presented to the senior who has maintained the second highest academic record for 4 years. The 2023 Senior Class Salutatorian is Ryan Traylor. In recognition of the highest academic record for 4 years, this medallion is presented to the 2023 valedictorian, Lily Jackson.
I remember that first day, feeling like a king, sitting out in my truck, freshmen wishing they were me. Old Chesney singing about them boys of fall. Yeah, this was our year, we were gonna win it all. It was skipping class, it was wasting gas, always paid in cash from mowing grass that hot last summer. We were living fast on top of the world, trying to find a guy old enough to buy a little cheap wine for you, girl. Game days, we were jerseys in the hall. Yeah, barely 18, but a bunch of know-it-alls.
Organizations, community groups, business corporations, and/or colleges and universities. As your name is called, please stand and remain standing until all of the previous awarded scholarship recipients have been announced. Audience, we ask that you would hold your applause until all of the names have been called, and there are a lot of them. Alex Akins, Madison Anderson, Miguel Andres Juan, Abigail Bailey, Kimberly Ballinger, Anna Banks, Anahi Barbosa Salinas, Andrew Barclay, Jake Barnes, Luis Barrientos, Dina Bautista, Jordan Binkley, Mariah Bergens, Olivia Bolton, Christopher Boyette, Meredith Brown, Landon Bullocks, Kendra Burgess, Cadence Burkhead, Olivia Burton, Jeremy Canales, Emma Carson, Natalia Carter, Tyler Carter, Daniela Castillo, Nicole Cedillo, Olivia Chambers, Corema Cinto Gonzalez, Rebecca Clayton, Mackenzie Cordell, Lydia Crane, Ira Davis, Delilah Dominguez, Jaylene Escobar, Brianna Escandola, Ethan Evett, Molly Farmer, Christian Felipe, Julio Francisco Juan, Julian Gamez, Alberto Garcia, Isabella Gaspar, Kaylee George, Kylie Gilbert, Ellie Goggins, Jack Goggins, Madeline Goggins, Sammy Goggins, Esmeralda Gomez Juan, Ryder Griggs, Ben Geis, Alan Hargrove, Gabe Hardinger, Samantha Helms, Karen Hernandez Vasquez, Abigail Hillier, Silas Holmer, Natalie Hodelin, Brooklyn Hughes, Landon Halsey, Lily Jackson, Ariana Johnson, Elamari Juarez Chun, Tyler Key, Kobe King, Samuel King, Cadence Kirby, Astrid Kramer, Brianna Lawson, Brody Lawson, Connor Leaf, Marcus Ledford, Eli Lilly, Ashford Lopez Perez, Dylan Loudermilk, Ribaldo Manuel Martin, Vernice Martinez, Clark McClung, Brandon McElhaney, Kendra McElrath, Estrella Mendez, Andres Miguel, Azul Morales Resendez, Jordan Napper, Ali New, Ian Norman, Miguel Pascual Alonso, Lane Pilote, Olivia Porch, Logan Prater, Leonardo Reyes, Hugo Rodriguez, Lydia Rowe, Kaylee Schrader, Caroline Scott, Tallulah Bell Scott, Samuel Shankles, Colton Shankles, Kiara Shelton, William Shelton, Nicole Shee, Savannah Shoemaker, Laurel Sugar, Jessica Simpson, Jemiah Stanton, Raina Stiefel, Kai Stope, John Riley Thompson, Alondra Torres Garcia, Carson Traylor, Ryan Traylor, Thomas Vanek, Abigail Vega, Isabel Villanueva, Dawson Williams, Emily Williams, Lizzie Kate Wilson, Justin Wood, Blake Woods, Madison Wright, Erica Zook. These young people deserve a standing ovation in honor of their exceptional achievement.
Thank you, Dr. Matthew. Or Mr. Matthew. I'll try to keep this short, but I forgot to stop writing, so you're going to stick with me here. Good evening, everyone. It is an honor to address you on this momentous occasion, one that marks the end of our high school journey and the beginning of a new chapter in our lives. But before we celebrate our achievements, I want to take a moment to express my gratitude to those who have helped us get here. Thank you to the administration for helping us for giving us the resources we needed to be successful. Thank you to the teachers for guiding us through classes we often refuse to see the point of. Thank you to the counselors for helping us decode the complexities of being a high school student. Thank you to my friends, because this achievement would not mean anything without you. Thank you to all the parents and friends in the stands for being here on the night of our lives. And to my mom and dad, thank you most of all for giving me the fire that put me up on this stage tonight. Well, class of 2023, here we are in Wildcat Stadium for the last time as students, dressed in Jedi robes and funny hats. It wasn't long ago that we thought this day was a lifetime away, but now the day that we have waited for since we stepped into the halls of Fort Payne High School has finally arrived. Our journey here, well, to put it simply, it wasn't easy. 4 years ago, as bright-eyed freshmen, we were ready to put our mark on this school, and then COVID ruined all of that. During our time at Fort Payne High School, we have gone through more ups and more downs than any other class in its history. We've won championships and awards, but we've also had to deal with the pain of getting quarantined for 2 weeks for the sake of our peers. Despite our many challenges, we're easily one of the most successful classes in this school's history. Trophies and medals might represent the physical success of our class, but nothing can compare to the memories that we've made together. Who can forget the joy of getting the robotic phone call that began, "Due to severe weather, the school will be canceled." Or that time we won the soccer state championship. The point is, the memories and achievements that we made in the past 4 years are irreplaceable. But our legacy is not in tonight. Everyone says, enjoy your time in high school. It's the best part of your life. If Global Scholar and research papers are the best part of your life, why? After tonight, we will all go our separate ways. So my challenge to all of you is this. Go out and make memories so great that the ones we made here will feel like a lifetime ago. I know you all can do that. What I also know is that each one of you has the ability to change the world. Sitting before me, I see the future leaders of society, the innovators of tomorrow, in the next generation of legends. Our legacy is not in tonight because our future is just beginning. My point is, everyone here in their funny outfits can inspire change. So let's do that. Michael Jordan once said, you must expect great things of yourself before you can do them. He also wore the number 23. I guess he is pretty successful. So maybe that's a good omen for us, the class of 23. I totally didn't look that up just to make that pun. In all seriousness though, I expect great things from everyone on the field tonight. You have my vote of confidence, now you must give yourself a vote of confidence. Every one of us here tonight has the potential to be successful. Congratulations, class of 2023, the class of champions. Thank you, and go Cats.
supposed to top that. Good job, guys. That was amazing. That was awesome. Good evening, distinguished guests, faculty members, proud parents, and my peers. I'm honored to be standing here today as a valedictorian of the class of 2023, and I want to extend my congratulations to all of my fellow graduates. 4 years ago, we walked into the school as timid freshmen, trying to navigate our way through the correct buildings, figuring out whether it was worth it or not to buy a locker. It was not. And attempting to imagine what was for lunch based off the smell seeping out of the lunchroom. And now here we stand, or sit for the rest of y'all, at the threshold of adulthood, ready to take on the world. Before we must make any life-altering decisions, I want to take a moment to reflect on the journey that has brought us here tonight. We've definitely had our share of challenges, setbacks, and disappointments, but we've also had some incredible moments of triumph, inspiration, and growth. Through it all, we've learned how to be resilient in the real world. One of the most important lessons I have learned has been the power of humor. It's easy to get bogged down by the stress, the drama, and the monotony of everyday life. But if there's one thing that can break through all that, it's a good laugh. Whether it's a witty joke from a friend, a hilarious TikTok stuck in the middle of class, or just a ridiculous moment that makes you snort with laughter, humor has a way of putting things into perspective and reminds us that life doesn't have to be so serious all of the time. For instance, the school's fire alarm system decided to go haywire this year. I remember I was practicing CPR on a baby doll in my nurse's aid training class when we finally realized this wasn't a regular drill. I'm still not entirely sure how we all managed to remember our phones and not the baby dolls we were holding in our laps 5 minutes prior. It was all fun and games to get outside until our teacher informed us that we had abandoned all the baby dolls in a possible burning building. I guess we learned what's really valuable to us. Then there was a time that I thought I was going to get run over by the JROTC members when they were doing their marches. Nobody would let me into the gym, and these kids were coming at me full force while I had my body pressed against the door. Which reminds me, I would like to say congratulations and well done to the members of the JROTC. You are very in sync and very, very intimidating. But as much as I love reminiscing about funny moments, I also want to acknowledge the serious side of high school. We've all had our fair share of challenges, whether it's academic pressure, societal issues, or facial acne due to wearing masks. Thank you, COVID. Speaking of COVID, let's remember that overcoming challenges like a pandemic has equipped us with perseverance and adaptability, qualities that will serve us well in whatever life throws our way. Let's face it, if we can survive online group projects and technical difficulties during remote learning, we can pretty much do whatever we put our minds to. So as we leave high school behind and embark on the next chapter of our lives, I hope that we can carry both the lightheartedness and the seriousness with us. I hope that we can use humor to make sense of the world around us, but also our intelligence, our passion, and our empathy to make a real difference. I want to thank our families, our teachers and counselors, and our peers for their unwavering support, guidance, and friendships. And to my fellow graduates, I want to say congratulations, we did it. Thank you.
This is the time we go our separate ways. Bittersweet tears are falling as we take the stage.
Anna Elizabeth Banks. Anahi Barbosa Salinas.
Where do we go from here? Tell me what
Thomas Barnes.
for those I've grown up with. So many questions, so many roads to choose.
Luis
So
Alan
much to
W.
gain, so much to lose. It's a great big, scary world out there. Where do we go from here? Most of you I'll never see again. Yeah, I'm having trouble letting that sink in. I hope you know how much you mean, and that I'm someone worth remembering.
Daniel Cruz Vasquez.
Where we go from here? Tell me what.
Rufus Malcolm Daniel.
What will the future hold for those I've grown up with? So many questions, so many roads to choose, so much to gain, so much to lose. It's a great big scary world out there. Where do we go from here? I hope the rest
Marcus
of
River
your
Babas.
journey to all you're dreaming of.
Julio Antonio Francisco Juan. Maria Francisco Martinez. Nicholas.
Yeah, so many questions, so many roads to choose, so much to gain, so much to lose. It's a great big scary world out there. Where do we go?
Grace Goggins. Michael Josiah Jack Goggins. Samantha Grace Goggins. Esmeralda B.
We take the stage.
Samantha Elizabeth Helms.
Mind. The time we stood with our shaking hands, the crowds in stands went wild. We were the kings and the queens, and they read off our names. The night you danced like you knew our lives would never be the same. You held your head like a hero.
Kobe Jamal King.
But the start of an age. Long live the walls we crashed through. All the kingdom lights shine just for me and you. I was screaming, long live all the magic we made, and bring on all the pretenders. One day we will be remembered. I say remember this feeling.
Marcus Brady Ledford.
Pictures around of all the years that we stood there on the sidelines, wishing for right now. We are the kings and the queens. You traded your baseball cap for a crown when they gave us our trophies, and we held them up for our town. And the cynics were outraged, screaming, this is absurd. 'Cause for a moment a band of thieves in ripped up jeans got to rule. forever. But if God forbid fate should step in and force us into a goodbye, if you have children someday, when they point to the pictures, please tell them my name. Tell them how the crowds went wild. Tell them how I hope they shine. Long live the walls we crashed through. I had the time of my life with you. Long, long live the walls.
Colton William Schenkel. Samuel William Schenkel.
This is the time we go our separate ways. Bittersweet tears are falling as we take the stage. Years of memories forged in love. I can't keep all these emotions bottled up. Where do we go from here? Tell me what happens next. What will the future hold for those I've grown up with? So many questions, so many roads to choose, so much to gain.
Madison Lee Wright. K-23 graduating class of Fort Payne High School.
Will the seniors please stand? Congratulations, seniors. You may now change your tassel. The audience, please stand as we sing the Fort Payne High School.